Gotta remember to click back into the window. It's like, why isn't it going? Right. Hi, YouTube! I forgot to start recording when I started streaming the game. And yeah. Yeah, let's go to Ice Ring Island and go get those iron boots. Oh, spoiler alert. The item we get from there is the iron boots. And that will allow us to enter the Wind Temple. And you can see what I think is the Tower of the Gods over there in the background. Yep, the old toilet dungeon. Just gotta check to see where we are, because we can't actually see that on the grid thing. We can, however, see what time it is. Sort of.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, Lethal is throwing us a late host. Hi there! Wasn't expecting that, but also, I started the stream a little late compared to what I was intending to. Hey, if you can see all these, like, storm particles, that's where our Ice Ring Island is, and we have to get closer and set it on fire, because that's clearly a smart idea. It's okay, I started less than 10 minutes ago. Like, I didn't even get properly started until after you went offline, so... yeah. We have to hit a specific part of this, I think, maybe? There we go. We just shoot this big dragon statue in the mouth, and now we get 5 minutes to not screw this up. Meanwhile, Link is going to have some trouble because it's ice and, you know... Buddy, calm down, please. I do love a good MS Paint beast, by the way. Hooray, treasure chart. That was totally worth it. Because we're so going to look at those on stream. I'm going to play as little of the crane game as possible because I'm super bad at it. Well, fall in the water. It's almost like we regain traction. Climb up here. We just travel around this big ol' ice ring. They don't call it Ice Ring Island for nothing, I guess. I have to hear Link scream a lot. And of course, our goal is to get inside of this big beast's mouth and fall off the ice platform, because physics. Ah, my favorite. Making things worse, I'm pretty sure there's a mini dungeon inside of this, so... are you kidding me, Link? What is wrong with you? Maybe he's just too cold to jump. Are you... oh, cool, and there's somebody shooting cannonballs at us. So now we gotta dodge around the cannonballs while we're trying to get back over to the ice place. And I'm gonna have like 30 seconds to get the thing once I get in there, aren't I? It's on account of this goofy shit. Let's try this. Let's see if this will help us any. I mean, it does the job. I'm not gonna chance skipping that. That seems like a bad idea. So I'm having flashbacks to like the second stream that I did it. No, it was the third because the first one died, right? And I was just like, oh yeah, let me use this to help me get across the big gaps. And then, yeah, it's not going to work for that well. Hi, Zeffy. Alright. Here we are. This is the inside of Ice Ring Island. I told you that this is going to be a thing. I would rather be at Ice Cream Island, which is... What's that from? Is that from a Kirby game or something? Alright, give me some pot. That was just fairies. That was not worth it. Alright, now we gotta go down a DK64 slide, except it's not quite that bad. And, you know, saying that, we probably could have beaten this if we had only 30 seconds left. We get the iron boots, which is so heavy you can hardly walk, but the wind can't blow you around while you wear them. Very nice. That went over pretty well. I was waiting for these bats to come around and F me in the booty hole here, but apparently the bats are not interested in Link like that, which, okay, that's perfectly fine. You guys go on about your bat stuff. And much unlike OOT, we can equip the iron boots onto our hotbar. And that makes life a lot easier? The hell is this place? I don't remember this at all. So I'm going to just hope that this is good things. Yeah, there's a couple of dudes frozen in ice. That is a big ice chunk that has... There's just a couple of bokoblins in there. Oh, for a second I thought I saw a stick and I was like, oh, they want me to torch this place? Playing very defensively today. Unfortunately, not by enough to properly deal with us. Later, chump. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't try to break these balls with that, especially when they're next to a wall. So we're gonna have the bokoblins coming in just a second, I think. The yellow rupee is an unfortunate loss, but you know something? Money will come back to us eventually. Video games are so unrealistic with how money works. Oh, this guy's got some very nice wine red armor going on here. He might be a high level Chungus. Oh, nice. They can pick up the other weapons too. I didn't realize that. Right, make sure we get the belt. Alright, where'd the big sword go? There we go. Yeah, see, that would make life so much easier, right, Zeffy? Oh, I do like the Dark Nuts in Wind Waker. They are... like, they're kind of fun in this game. Which is great, because in a lot of the other games, well... To be fair, I forget like what other games they really show up in, but I strongly associate Hooray, 100 rupees. I was really hoping for a piece of heart, but we had to hurt some people. We got some money out of the deal. Anyway, what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, I usually associate Dark Nuts with being a Zelda 1 thing. And then I just think of a couple of rooms in Zelda 1 where it's like, oh, you have to bomb like 8 blue Dark Nuts in the butt and hope that you actually pull it off because LOL timing things. And they're just kind of a pain for that reason. But we got what we came here for, so let's get in the boats and do this. Just gotta make sure I remember the order of the notes. Oh, we are gonna point that wind to the north this time, just to make things a little easier on us. Link, please. It was my thumb. Link, it's actually just my thumb. Alright, let's go back to Windfall Island and make our way over to Gale Island, the site of the next dungeon we're going to take on. Do we have more joy pendants we can give the... what's her name? We got 20. So I'm actually gonna go right ahead and do that. Because we are in the area, we may as well get ourselves a piece of heart or whatever it is. That's right, it's not over there. Yeah, go see the woman with the unusual looking hair. Good old video game hair. Alright, show those. 20. Yay! Take exactly 20. 20 is your lucky number, counting the one you have, so... What do we get? The Cabana Deed. Ooh, that's actually important. On yellowed parchment, it looks quite old. Wow, so she just gave us a house. That's pretty impressive. Do we have that marked on our map? Southeast of here, okay. Near the Triangle Islands. Don't tell anybody. Alright. Actually, let's look at our map. Do we have that marked yet? No, we don't. Oh no, it's southeast. The Triangle Islands. Oh, there it is. Private Oasis. Okay, so it's south of the toilet. Okay. Re-equip the iron boots, because we're going to need those in a moment. Oh, this mailbox is flipping out. What do you got for us? 2 letters for the Lank. Alright. Parcel's been sent cash on delivery. 201 rupees. Jesus. What is in this thing? Show you where you find the Triforce charts. Gotcha. Okay. That's a good thing to have, because, yeah, we're gonna have to go look for those, and then we're gonna have to do crane game stuff for, yeah. I'm not surprised the Tingle is charging us that much for the thing. They're nice for pirates. Yeah, we gotta give our little sister our telescope at some point, but that's okay. We'll worry about that later. We haven't even been using the telescope very much lately anyway, so it's fine. I can give it back to you if we ever see the pirates again. I don't think we are until the plot demands we do. But for now, let's just sail on down to the next island up on our chart. And go check out the next dungeon. There's a surprising lack of, like, fanfare or backstory to it beyond, oh, go to these two places, though. So that's a little bit weird. I wonder what's going on. Although I guess Zelda games kind of are a little bit like, hey, go to this place. Hey, go to that place. It is what it is. We'll see what the deal is when we get there, I'm sure. What do you guys think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be something rejected from OOT? Or, you know, rather it's something that was originally supposed to be an OOT and then they didn't finish it. And so they just remade it for this game. It's gonna be a Poochie dungeon. Oh boy. That sounds like fun. I guess that's why they're giving us this long-ass walk to get up there. They really want to fill us with anticipation. Just that where we can be let down in a moment when it's Poochie. And there is some kind of very weird-looking Octorok statue. Let's see if we can handle this with our friend, the Skullhammer. Absolutely. The Skullhammer. Cause of, and solution to, a surprising amount of life's problems. Let's check these leaf piles real quick. I'm pretty sure it's just magic, but hey, who's gonna argue with a full magic meter? I don't think we're gonna need that leaf for now, though. Let's go back inside, and what do we got? I think we can just hit this thing with a hammer, right? Oh, no. Don't be silly. There's a bunch of things here. Appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Oh. Oh, right. We gotta play a song here, don't we? Oh, that's like a real song. That's... First of all, they ain't fucking with us by giving us 2 or 4 notes or anything. 2, 3, pardon me. They're not fucking with us anymore by giving us like 3 or 4 notes or anything. And second of all, I'm really bad at this. It's because I can barely see the little indicators down there when they're not lit up. 6 notes, and we learned the Wind God's aria. Ah, it's a song that gives us a cutscene. Cool. Blank's like, what is this? Who's this ghost? We've been here for a while, so new is a bit of a stretch, sir. Fado of the Kokiri tribe. You appear to be a child, the eyes oft deceive, a most esteemed sage. Alright, so Fado here was doing something about the Master Sword, and got attacked by Ganondorf. Gotcha. Wish to return the power to your blade. Yes. Let's look for the one who has the same instrument that you hold and teach him the song I just played. So, we've got to go and find Makar, who has the Korok cello thing. So, I got a question, like, how long ago did Ganondorf gank this guy? 'Cause, damn. Unless it was just, like, yesterday and the cello happened to show up at Forest Haven and Makar's just like, I feel like using that thing now. Well, who am I to judge? I'll tell you who, but you won't like the answer. Hi, pirate ship. I'm not a fan of you, buddy. Can you just step off? Oh, he's trying to not have to step off. Well. It was lost in the mail. Fair enough. I'll give you that one. That's pretty good. Alright, so now we land at the Forest Haven. I'm just gonna go for a swim. Do 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 do. I got a question, how do these things deal with the hammer? The same way they deal with basically everything. They straighten up their necks. You know, I'm pretty sure we can turn those into a blue potion. Or maybe it's a green potion. Either way, we could do something with those if we wanted to, but I'm feeling kind of lazy. Thank you, game. That lag was very strange. Turn this way. Don't get hit in the head with a rock. Show that off real quick, I guess. Okay, it died. And now I just have to remember my pattern of jumps, because platforming in a Zelda game. What is this, Link's Awakening? With the 2D sections? Well, I mean, technically the game is basically 2D from the top down, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. Possibly. Or maybe you don't. And if you don't, in Link's Awakening, there are a couple of side-scrolling sections. And that's the main thing I remember about that game. So now comes the part where I have to remember where exactly Makar is here. Let's talk to the big tree. Okay, thank you. That didn't tell me where Makar is, even though that's a thing that would be useful for plot reasons. okay. Oh, I still need the grappling hook out, don't I? Of course. Grappling hook. What a way to get around. I really hope we get a hook shot in the next dungeon, guys. Grappling target? No grappling target. No diggity. So we gotta do that. Refill that magic unnecessarily. Is there, like, anything over here? I mean, I can go to the place where the arrow is. I might be able to get to the other side of the top of the thing from here, but I don't know. Hey, I see somebody's got some kind of vault thing going on over there. That's where the figure gallery is, right? Where you take the color photos to the guy and he makes little statuettes out of things. Out of them, right? I think that's how that works. Well, I mean, I know that's how it works. I think that's where it is, rather. Well, this is a useful vantage point, but does it help me get across the way? Sure does. I'll take that. That seems good to me. Fill up that magic meter. We might need it. It's actually true this time. Alright, so we're... Interesting. Should we just... Let's go get that now. And to do that, we're going to want to do this first. We're going to want to change the wind direction. Because that is very much not to the north of us. Alright, by the way, taking bets on what's in this chest. I have a feeling it's going to be a C chart now that I've done this. And again, treasure charts are for silly people. Yep, it's a treasure chart. That was a bit of a waste of time. Well, let's get ourselves a refill. See if we can... I think we can swim back to dry land from here. Alright, come on, Link. You can do it. You can do it. Actually, who am I kidding? Let me just drown. And I'll teleport back, and then I can go to the place where I think Makar is. Although, man, Link, you gotta get faster at that. Oh, or it can just port me back to dry land here. Useful. Hey, how's it going there? Red Nixon, I think it says. Let me Let me try popping the chat window open on my actual screen instead of just looking at the version on OBS. You ever just take a shortcut and then the game's like, nah, it's actually not going to be a shortcut. There we go. I can see that is indeed Red Nixon. Not Red Nixon, that's something else. Let's get ourselves back inside. I'm sure that I can just do this with the Deku Leaf, by the way, especially if I turn the wind direction, but... Get out of here. It's just like fighting gas, right? Except these don't blow you up. Or set you on fire. Or make particularly weird noises compared to those things. Anyway, let's go try and find the little goober we were looking for here. And before he went somewhere else and he got lost, I don't know. Let's check the potion maker, actually. We do not have an empty bottle. I don't know where any of the bottles are in this game. Let's get in this thing. Should be able to float over to this particular emergency exit here. Maybe mess up our knees a little bit, because that's just sort of a thing that happens to Link a lot. Alright, Makar, are you out here? Where the fuck is this little clown? I was not expecting to be like, where is he? Because I don't have to go open the other dungeon, do I? Speaking of which, let's try doing this. Let's try aiming the wind over towards that pillar. And see if the little doofus is over there. I don't remember where he is. I just know that this is what you have to do. Is find him, teach him the song. Blah, 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 blah. Well, thanks to the extra height. We're gonna go all the way to the Cursed Woods and make sure that he's not over there, because again, that's like the other thing he does. He just flies over the Cursed Woods and falls in the ocean. Updraft. More of those things. Okay, yeah, I was gonna be annoyed if that didn't work on those. Because the bow in this game is pretty strong, so, yeah. Alright. Dumbass, are you in here? I hear the jingly janglies, so I don't know if that's part of the music or what. I don't like these things. I feel it's reasonable to assume that this is not the right place to be. But where the hell is he then? Like, this is legitimately kind of surprising? Telescope. Fine, I'll use the telescope. As I'm getting these things showing up behind me. There we go. Perfect aim. 360, no scoped. You guys see that? The hell is that? Is that a like some kind of switch we can shoot? Probably not from here. And not with that quality of aim on my side. I'm feeling real stupid, because you can take on these two dungeons in either order, right? I'm not going to be railroaded into the other temple, right? I didn't forget how this works. I mean, knowing me, I probably did, but... Okay, so over here... Is this actually just the... Do I have to, like, tell a tree about the song or something? It doesn't sound like the weirdest thing I've had to do in a while in a Zelda game. Or in any video game, for that matter. It's... Yes, to all three of these is all I can think of to say right now. The giant leaf hang glider would break down pretty fast, so at least they got that going for us correctly. So, I mean, I could try talking to the big tree again. Let's see if he knows anything. Making sure I didn't overlook the little guy, because that's also an option. Alright, Uncle Woody. Yeah, the climbing things up is a bit of a chore sometimes. Alright. Tell me about the Korok, so that maybe tell me where Makar is. I need somewhere preparing a song for next year's ceremony. Useless to look for him. Actually, let's just back out. Let me look at the song again, because it's a long one. Yeah, up, up, down, right, left, right. I mean, try just playing this somewhere. Maybe he'll show up. You can conduct here, but it will not do anything. All right. Apparently it's useless to look for him because he won't let himself be seen right now because he's too busy playing his fiddle or something. Alright, we're getting pretty close to the top here. Genuinely curious as to what you're actually supposed to do with that little plant, because... Well, yeah, okay, is it just to get over there? Like, seriously, where is this gremlin? Let me take out the telescope again. Ridiculous amount of magic meter there. I see that way goes there. That didn't look very useful, but I'm gonna take another whack at going to the other side of the forest haven here. Otherwise, I feel like I've looked basically everywhere except for trying to leave the place. Which I suppose is an option, but... Like, this is very confusing. I was not expecting this. It's not impossible that I've just forgotten a step or something. And so I'm basically like trying to cut the knot here. And I'm failing badly. How's it going, Viralex? Yeah, it's because I don't have that as a command in this channel, although maybe I should. I actually should, like, set up a couple of soundbite commands at some point. I have been meaning to for a little bit, I just haven't gotten to it, because I'm bad at things. I want to make a joke, but oh well. Oh well. That's okay. Humor just doesn't always work, I guess. Well, let's leave, I guess. Oh, that's... Well, that's definitely pretty understandable. It's 11 o'clock over here on a Friday morning, so... Getting pretty close there. Getting pretty close. And yeah, I don't know where this little kid is, so... why don't I just ask you if you know things? Shape of the instrument on the rock door. Yes, but I don't know where he is. I guess we're just gonna go to the other dungeon. Do I have the Fire Ring Island here on my map, or am I gonna have to go ask the fish? It wouldn't be the first time I've wasted bait, so whatever. Let's warp to Outset and go over to Headstone Island. Find out where the Fire Island is, where the volcano is, and go get the power bracelet so we can go in there, because entering that dungeon is much less of a pain. Everyone complains about riding the ship. Yeah, it's not fast, to put it nicely. In fact, you might even call it rather slow. Let's pull out my fish food. Double check if this is indeed... Yeah, because the next place over is where we got expand meter. The sailing can be very atmospheric. It has its ups and downs as a concept. I just do appreciate that the Wii U port has a faster sail to use. Because sometimes long boat journey can just be kind of a long boat journey. Especially because this music, while good, is very loud. It's not conducive to the atmospheric thing at all. Alright, let's go over that fish. Find out where we have to go. Oh, that's not helping us. Okay, thank goodness this boat doesn't have that boat doesn't have eyes, because then it can't see me to shoot me when it's like right next to me. Alright, come here, asshole. Come on. You considered like not just jumping in place. Alright. Tell me where I gotta go. Yeah. North 4, East 3 to Fire Mountain. Nah, I don't feel like doing the shooting minigame, but that's a thing you can do is... He gives you a little shooting minigame, and I guess you can make money with it? I don't remember. But I don't feel like it. North 4, he said, right? North 4, East 3. So, south of Dragon Roost Island. Alright, let's do it. Step 1, we set that. And let us get ourselves back into some sort of making progress would be nice. A little bit of a loading hiccup there. This time not caused by me being a slow ass and failing to tab into the correct window. That's not the sail. Alright, so I think that little lump over there is where we're headed. And see, look at it light up. And it's got all that smoke coming out of it. You can't really get close to this normally. Like, you can get close to it, but not that level of close to it. Alright, first of all, fish, come here. Alright. Let's get this on our chart. Yeah, I'm clearly not going for completion on the map, but I will get what I can when I remember to. Fire Mountain. Yeah, you can't really get in there. Square north, 4 squares west. Yeah. We already have that, though. Get yourself out of here. And that thing is making a lot of noise. So, you know what happens when a volcano makes a lot of noise? You tell it to shut the fuck up. That's what happens. We do that. Nice. Quite a shattering sound. And we're again going to have 5 minutes to infiltrate and get ourselves the power bracelet. There's a killer sheep on here. That's not a killer sheep, that's a bird. Bird that thinks it's a sheep, though. Yeah, believe me, buddy, you don't want to do that. And now it's starting to rain. That's not entirely a big deal, but it is definitely ominous. You know what else is ominous is me failing these jumps. So we got a little area here where we can just sort of sidle along as soon as it lets us do that. I hear another one of those pirate ships down there. Oh, it's actually trying to hit us. I'm kind of impressed. Get ourselves in here. And it is looking pretty hot. And unlike in other Zelda games that are OOT, you can actually use the ice arrows on the keys, and they won't just turn into ice keys and be like, hey, why don't you go, why don't you, you know. Alright, so Magtails. We just want to stun these things out for now. And apparently we want to try to kill that one and fail. Oh no, I think we have to kill all the enemies here. Which, yeah, that's not really the... Well, actually, that works out fine. Don't touch the lava, you goon. Oh, is it just the two... those guys? Okay. Sure. You can see there's still a fire bat, you know, out there. Imported from StarCraft. But, yes, you can see that that's much easier. As we get the power bracelets. Ooh, they give us multiples in one go. And with that, we can pick up these big old Moai heads. And no bonus room in here this time? Yeah, I know too. So it must be twice as big of a boost. Either that, or they're only half as good as the old generation ones. I don't know. Actually, those are some pretty heavy-looking statues, so I could completely believe that they're much stronger than the original things. Or that it's that, whatever. Let's just get out of this volcano and yeah. Do a quick double check that there isn't anything else for us to get here. And I do mean a quick double check because that cannon has disturbingly good accuracy. I mean, sometimes this game can be a bit of a bear to get through some parts, but yeah, we hear you up there. Whatever the sheep Pokemon from the new Pokemon games is called. I actually forgot. Oh yeah, Wooloo, yeah, that's right. I remember that the evolution is called Double Wool, because it's like, well, okay, but aside from that, I didn't remember that they were called Wooloo, because I'm silly, apparently. Oh. Oh boy, that's a thing. That sucks. It sounds like things have gotten better for you though, so that's good. Yeah, let me go out of the ocean, grab this heart. Get the boats. Let's get ourselves back on track. Let's head over to the island that's that place. Yes, the island that's that place. Perfectly stated, yes. I'm good at words, you guys. I am not good at words. Alright. West, no east. Directions, another thing I'm not good at. Also, you will see another thing is that we don't have to equip the power bracelets. No, I'm not actually the voice of that. That voice, that belch, is from Earthbound. Which, Earthbound is a game we might play sometime in the not-too-distant future, or at least not too many streams from now, possibly after I beat this. Although I am thinking about throwing a Pokemon game into the rotation, which would be another fairly lengthy one. And yet, I'm still thinking of doing it after I finish Mega Man 11, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, the voice sampling in Earthbound is all the sampling really, because a lot of the music uses a lot of samples. Like, it does the thing that it's like almost hip-hop levels of sampling without being hip-hop music. It's, the sampling is very high quality is what I'm trying to say. It's very good for the era. Oh, I hear a bird. Let's see, we got a couple of crabs over here. Crab people, crab people. Excuse me. So you might be able to hear those clicks. Yep, nice and easy. We don't even have to go through a big long walk to get in here. And we got another one of these plates. Alright. Hey! We learned the Earth Gods lyric. And it gives us another cutscene. Oh. Look, it's Zora. Surprising that oh god, she's creepy looking, those eyes. Surprising that there aren't any more Zoras in the version of Zelda where everything is a fucking ocean. Naruto, the Zora Sage. Yeah, he did the thing in the Earth Temple, like the other kid, we know. And Ganondorf showed up and murdered you at some point. Okay. Turned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He's got quite some impressive red hair there. You know, if Alan got a tan without catching fire... Wow, lethal. Jeez. Okay, so we gotta go find Medli, who has that harp. In fact, I think we saw that early on in the game, right? When we last saw her. Sage plays that song. That emote. Get in the boat, and we go to Dragon Roost Island. Excuse me. Oh, see, and she's just, like, right out in the open, right? Unlike the other doofus. Or somebody is, anyway. No, I'm not, but I probably know my way around here better than you do, buddy. I'm not going to show it very well, but I do. Okay, yeah, she's outside, but upstairs also. Remember what exit it is? I think it's not that one. We're here? I hear her playing the harp, so I'm going to assume yes. And we get those magic pots because I think we, no, we can use the grappling hook to get across. What did you just read? Yeah, it's a good question, Alan. I had no part in this. Everyone's getting out their emotes. Oh, hi, Medli. Your bird beak looks like pasted on or something. I guess he's been around. That's because he's a big nerd. Only a little. Yep, you're playing your harp. Alright, so... fair enough, fair enough. Everybody, like, knows what the Wind Waker is. That's something. And this is a much easier song for me to remember. Stick a duckbill on it. It's bird person now. Yeah, pretty much, right? Well, we played the song for her. I hope her head isn't going to explode or something from this. No, she seems to be okay. Wait a second. Oh, we killed her. Whoops. Oh god, from the side it really does look like a duckbill. Jesus. This design. Damn kids and their Grateful Dead, now they starting to see shit. I should have told you. Is that the dagger I see before me? I don't remember what play that's from. Nope. Do I play anything? I don't play any instruments. In high school, I briefly was learning to play the saxophone, but unfortunately, it was just something I was borrowing from the school for band class, and I didn't have money to purchase my own saxophone. At some point, I should see about doing that, if it's reasonably affordable, and learn to play the saxophone. We could have some jazz on the stream or something, you know? In like a million years, if I ever got good enough. Sage of the Earth Temple. Yep, that's the place we're gonna have to go back to. Probably not. We will never know though, will we? Good situation for a careless whisper. You're onto the kind of bullshit that I would be into, so. I would absolutely learn to do that just to ruin the tension of certain scenes. Okay, let's get out of here before I make this even sillier. Alright, get in the boat. No, we're just at Dragon Roost, so. In before I can't teleport with her in the boat. She, like, gets motion sickness or something. Teleportation sickness. Teleportation sickness, which if teleportation ever becomes a real thing, I'm sure we're gonna find out is extremely real. My name is Motion Sickness. Wait, no, I mean it's Yutaka Takanuchi. I haven't watched Cromartie in a couple of years. Cromartie is pretty fantastic. I hope it's still funny. I haven't seen it in a while. And here we are! Hey, Lank, that giant head is missing. Did you... Yes. Don't trip on anything. Gotcha. This is a little strange. Oh, by the way, Link, demonic possession, perfectly fine. This is definitely going to some weird places. Let's get in here. Let's get to this. I mean, they could be. Short version, please. Is that... How many cutscenes do we need? What is this, Metal Gear Solid 4? Boom! Oh, I was expecting it to explode outward and just lay out both of our heroes here. Alright, it's time for the Earth Temple. You're thinking we're gonna need the Skull Hammer a lot to break rocks? Well, that's not it at all. Because... Get a load of that big skull. That's right, folks. The Earth Temple is... The Earth Temple is ghost-themed. It's the Shadow Temple, except not. I should probably not do that this way. Seems like it... That doesn't seem like the right way to do this. I've got to remember to bring her with me, because... that, unfortunately, is a thing I need to do. Pick her up, and away we go. Should I just pick her up and carry her through the doors? I'm pretty sure that will work better. We got some moblins. Good stuff. Oh, plus they're the ones with the torches. I think we got the gold rope at least, and we got some arrows. Yeah, I don't exactly know how Rito biology works, but I don't think it does. We'll put it that way. Lank? Hitting me a goober. That works. Although I gotta admit that it is pretty hilarious seeing them just pop the wings out like that. Like, oops, I forgot I'm a bird! Amazing. And this one doesn't have a lantern. Well. Slappy ass. It's something to behold, that's for sure. Pick this up. As we got some didgeridoos going in the background. Hey, Medli. Duck. Oh, what? You thought I was talking about your face? No. Although, let's be real. Oh, so she's cool. She's totally cool with like the puppetry thing. Okay. Oh, she doesn't auto jump? Okay. As the flight meter just pops out of the back of her head. Why is it not just always there on the UI? That is a weird thing. Let's see, because we got these spikes around. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I actually do get to pick up the... Guess I do get to pick her up and then, yeah. Okay. I forgot that it's 2 pressure plates. Helps if you move the correct thumb. Alright. Do this. And okay. Don't need people on both those things now. Okay. Into the next room we go, and we get our first real glimpse of the... Well, we get some lag, first of all, and second of all, we get our first real glimpse at the dungeon's big gimmick. Aside from choo-choos, I mean. It's light puzzles. And you can see we got these creepy black chews that when you hit them, they just do that. So, can we like freeze them? No, they just do their dodge thing. However, we managed to lure one of them into the light, so you can see that they turn to stone as soon as you do that. And that's totally not going to be a gimmick or anything. And also, you can kind of see that chest. And that's how you get rid of the evil chews. The black goo. You know, once you've kicked your sink in NetHack like a million times to get a black pudding to pop out, you just pick it, you just make sure it gets into the lights, that way it freezes, and then you pick it up and you throw it. That's totally how this works. So, how are we supposed to get this chest, right? Like this. Can I do this to you already? It's been a couple of years since I've played any NetHack, but it's definitely a thing that I remember. I definitely have spent a lot of time kicking sinks. And often getting killed for it, but, you know, one thing at a time. It's, well, I'm 29. I turned 30 later this year. So, yeah, until we get the mirror shield, which is the dungeon's treasure, spoiler alert, we're going to be redirecting light in order to solve these puzzles using the command melody to make Medli point her harp at things, because I guess it's just that shiny. Zoomer's shaking my head. And we'll pop open the Banjo-Kazooie cauldron here to get a shortcut that we're probably never going to use, but it's there nonetheless. And that is fucking freaky looking. There's also this purple stuff here that basically curses us. We can't do things in there, and it sucks our magic too, I think. Alright, so set you down. And in fact, she is like aiming just perfectly for the moment to let us get into the smoke pit here. There we go. Just eat your bird girl in the poo gas. Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. Ah, poo gas. It's a recurring theme around these parts. Alright, so let's at least show off how this disturbing machine is supposed to work. We can't solve this yet, and of course we can't go to the left because it's locked. But this is how we proceed into the end portion of the dungeon. Is we have to get both light sources going. Looks a bit like Twin Rova. Kinda, yeah. I can see it. Mostly I just think, God, that thing is fucking scary looking, and that reflecting thing makes a lot of noise for just being light reflecting. Alright, so we've got some red bubbles, not to be confused with that place where you can get t-shirts. And we got a cloak chest there. Alright guys, when we're done with the teleporter, remember where that cloak chest is so that way we can come back for it later. Also, yeah, red bubbles will die pretty fast when you hit them with a fire arrow. That's pretty nice. That's nice. Force switch. Yes, pressure plate? Yes. So to deal with this in a moment, we're gonna have to leave the bird girl over here. Alright, can we pull this? Yes, we can. There we go. There's some light beam for us to do our thing. Get over here! Wait, no, we're green, so I don't know that we can actually say that because Scorpion was yellow, right? Reptile doesn't have any sort of, like, iconic phrases, though, so... Okay. Medli, go stand on the pressure plate. That's right, that's good. Let's check out this chest. How many roop do you guys think is in here? Oh, no, it's a small key. Nice. We can go over to that side and investigate that area if we want to. But I kind of don't... Oh, we got hand masters in here. Ew. I got a feeling that they will steal Medli if we let them, so, yeah, okay, we can't do anything with this room yet. Medli, did you get abducted by the Handmaster? No, she just moved. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got this key. Let's go deal with this thing here. Let's see what's going on. Well, first we got a couple of these shows. Well, if that made the green shoes stand up, I kind of wonder what that skull hammer did to Medli. Jeez. Alright, do you want to stay stunned for a bit? There we go. Cool. Alright, we got a beam of light going here. You fool! What do you think you're doing? Alright, this is the regular switch, yeah. Well, it's a pressure switch, but we can deal with this. Alright. Come get me. Sucker! Alright, now they should stay frozen forever, I think. But oh no, we get more of them. Whatever. We're just gonna ignore them. Oh, no, they didn't stay for. Okay! If it works, it works! I'm not gonna complain. But I don't think that's how physics behaves in any way whatsoever. Alright, let's set the kid down. We've got a hand master over here. Those animations are fantastic. That was stupid, but it worked. God, I feel like I should be asking for people to clip stuff more, because that actually was really good with the stairs. That was pretty great. I was kind of lost in terms of how to respond to that, though. There's some kind of statue on this. Question, can we move it? No, we can't. It's too heavy. Oh, absolutely. And it is... I am all here for it, because... you know, sometimes Nintendo games aren't always good with that kind of thing. He could be the trainer from Pokemon Sun and Moon, right? Anyway, for some reason that works. I don't know exactly why I'm supposed to think, statue, it'll blow up if I shoot a beam of light at it. Like, this stuff makes sense. There's a sun mark on it, yeah? Yeah. That's a fantastic title for that clip, by the way. Thank you. Okay, does this just give us a pot? I mean... like, I'm not here to judge you, game, for... You gotta hide your stash from people, right? Especially the cops, but... also... eh? Also, I like the fact that she's still just sort of standing there. Cat Future Man. Like, obviously, with the mechanic here, Medli couldn't just be like, I'm gonna go back to my normal pose, but it looks really silly just seeing her just standing there with the blank expression on her face. It's like, I fell asleep, Link. In fact, I'm gonna leave her there. Sort of staring at the block, like... Have I considered not doing this? I don't know if she has. Alright, let's open this chest. What do we got here? We got the compass before we got the map. Cool.
Hey!
Well, that's useful to know. Thank you. Actually, let's get a look at that. Yeah, we can see the little purple ring thing there. And here's a jar with just a buttload of fairies in it for some reason. I got a feeling we're going to be fighting a mini-boss in a second, then. Well, actually, maybe not, because... Like... I remember this place being kind of long. Oh. Yeah, there's some Poes over here. They make really unsettling noises and have very goofy looking faces. Like, can we do anything about these chodes? Ice arrows? No. We're gonna need to do the beam of light thing, alright? Do we have a good way to do that? Well, we can just get Medli to fly over there, I guess. First of all, let's remove these little statues here. I didn't remember it at all because the last time I played this game with sound on was absolutely when I was a child. And hello there, by the way, Vic of the Void. How is it going? I saw you in Lethal's stream, actually, so. Alright, so now that we've done that to the... If I could target the correct ghost would be nice here. Nice and simple. We should definitely be aiming for a better part of the area to freeze them in, but... Gotcha. How'd that go? I assume that that's a bit of a mess no matter what, yeah. Alright, so we got a joy pendant. We don't really need that, so I guess we can sell it. Right? Okay, so I'm now having a moment of I don't 100% know what to do here. Dangerous Karen Country 64. Damn. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Alright, come here, ghost. Hey. This guy is really not taking to this very well, so, get up here. Alright. This button again. You wanna get further out, buddy? there, and... Branch. That works. That works. Alright, Medli, just hang out over there for a bit, because I'm pretty sure that... I need a key to get in there. Wonder what gave it away. I'm pretty sure that we're coming up on a mini-boss soon, is what I was meaning to say. And this looks just kind of ominous. Ooh, we got the Wind Waker redeads. These fellas are pretty funky looking. I mean, I guess what do you expect? They're redeads. Yeah, I think "well then" is a pretty good response to the Wind Waker redeads. Honestly, kind of like some of the more bizarre looking ones in the series. Wind Waker is fantastic. I didn't like it a lot when I was younger because there were a lot of the long sailing sections, but you give it some time, it'll grow on you. A lot of the level design is really good. The character design is good. Link is super expressive. The presentation is pretty great. A lot of people were... Ow. A lot of people were very much not fans of the cel-shaded look at the time. But this is also around the time, like, this came out, I don't want to say too much, but not too far off from when, like, a lot of FPS games were starting to take off. Like, I think Halo was released around a similar time. Obviously not for the N64, because it was a Microsoft property, but... Like, I remember a lot of people complaining about the fact that it looked too kiddie, and I think it's a good art style. I think it serves the game very well. It gets the ideas behind minimalism down very well. Then again, people also complained that Metroid Prime was going to be a first-person game, and I think it's one of the better 3D platformers just in general, and works just fine with the first-person aspects. Came out in 2001. Okay, thank you. I'm not always good at remembering years of game releases. Never got to do a lot with the GameCube outside of Eternal Darkness. Eternal Darkness is a fantastic game that, unfortunately, there is a slight issue with it in that for best results you want to use a CRT, and those can be a bit of a pain to find nowadays, but otherwise, you know, you can't blame the game for that. Yeah, that's a much rarer complaint. You are absolutely correct there, Alan. Anyway, we've got... I didn't talk about these guys. They are just sort of piss mode mace Stelfos. They're pretty cool. They do the big spin thing that you might recognize that from Final Fantasy XIV, from that thing in Korthus that like just is a complete pain in the butt unless you have a bunch of people there who know what they're doing. I don't remember what it was called, but I remember fighting it with my friend, who's a healer main, and it was very, very hard. Because you kind of really want a tank for that, and I pretty much only play Red Mage, especially then. Also, if you throw the mace at them, the head starts spinning, and that's always a fun thing to see. Nice hop and skull thing going on. Very cool that those particular kind of Stalfos, like, almost remind me a little bit of something from Rayman, actually. Rayman 2 to be specific, because of course that one had the sort of robot skeleton motif with the pirates. You see a bit of Breath of the Wild, and yeah, I'll give you that too. I don't know, I think I like this game a lot because I really, really love Rayman 2, and there's a lot that this reminds me of with, like, just how they use the cartooniness of it. And we get ourselves the Mirror Shield. That's right, kids, the most situational item in OOT, probably. And again, we get a very, very loud light reflection noise. Like, I haven't really been around a lot of mirrors lately, but I'm pretty sure they don't make that kind of noise in real life. Maybe we'll get the cloak chest. Is there one in here that I missed, or is it just the one from earlier that you mentioned? That's right, I did beat the teleporter boss. I just gotta remember where that showed up. Risk of Rain 2. I haven't played that in a bit. I need to reconnect with my usual play group for that game. And oh yeah, I did tell you to remind me about something. Let's handle everything in this room, and yeah, the ghost is gonna harangue us a little bit. And oh, we got possessed. I'm pretty sure that it dies from this though, so I just stand here looking sick. Yeah, there's a nice chunk of that. It's pretty cool. I do like that. That's a very nice touch. The little ascending notes and everything when you start your combo rolling. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel like you are whooping some serious boots. Alright, come on. Do your thing, buddy. Or don't. You want to do the thing, buddy? Probably not from this angle, he doesn't, but there we go. That's what we like to get to eventually. And you'll see there's another little sun mark over there, so to do this, let's get in on that demonic possession thing again, and control this kid to get over to the sunspot. Hear that noise again. That should be good. Demons, you say? Hmm. One of these days, I guess I gotta play that in those newer Doom games, right? I've heard those are really good, I just haven't gotten around to them yet. And let's see what's over here. Well, we got a statue we can destroy. And there's gonna be another little, sunlight point on the wall, which I'm sure is not gonna give us a ton, but it's there, so we may as well. Medli! What the hell was that? Did she fall asleep? Medli, did you fucking fall asleep, you big nerd? That should be fine. What do we got in here? Oh, just money. Yeah, I told you it wasn't going to be a big deal, but we may as well do it while we're here. It's fair enough. I'm probably going to end up picking them up on the Switch at some point, because my PC is a little out of date, but... I mean, Switch games still exist, and they're still pretty alright, right? Like, I bought... over the weekend... over last weekend, and it's probably not going to show up until... next week, early next week, anyway. Oh, hey! You stop that, hand man. I ordered Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy for the Switch. I have it on PC, but my PC isn't good enough to play Crash Bandicoot. At least not the new versions. The port of 2016 is a good one. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, really? You're not gonna let me get a chance to... What a jerk. Yeah, my PC is definitely kind of outdated, but, like, upgrading a lot of parts of it now would be a procedure that involves doing quite a bit. Because, like, I would need a new processor is at least one thing. I've got a decent graphics card. I've got a decent amount of RAM, but if I upgrade the processor, I have to upgrade the motherboard because, like, my processor is one of the last that motherboard is compatible with, I think. Would they do the game? I don't know. That's kind of... Maybe, like... Yeah, my processor is an Intel, yeah. So I'd have to upgrade the motherboard, and then I might have to get new RAM depending on RAM compatibility, because I'm on DDR3 RAM. I don't 100% know how big of an issue that is. So, yeah, it would be a little bit brutal for me to really work on that at the moment. Which is quite unfortunate, because I would have loved to be able to play more heavy-duty shit on PC. Alright, so Medli is just over in that place, and we got the item out of there. Did we get everything from... Yeah, so we just have to go into the second phase of the dungeon now. Yeah, I'm on an i7 4770, the 4770K or something? But those are the same numbers, basically. So, yeah. Basically, technology is kind of a bastard. And I need to remember to do this in the right order, because, yeah. Like, I'll give my current stuff this. It's enough to run this emulator. Even with the occasional slowdown issues. But I'm just unfortunately in no position to play a lot of the a lot of the newer PC stuff. And it makes me quite sad. Alright. We lit up the entire room here. Medli, let's go. Oh, nice. Alright, so we've got these blue bubbles. They basically do the curse thing that the blue shit that we saw earlier does. You can kind of hear they're making a woo noise. Man, I'm a really bad shot at this. There we go. Now I've made him angry. Do I have to use ice arrows on him? Yes, I guess I do. Hmm. Interesting. I think we have to bring the kid over here to do this, and I slammed her into the wall somehow. Amazing. I think the devs just really liked the idea of hurting your companions. Like, wow. Let's do this. Alright, that thing cracks open. Do 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 do. I don't think we go downstairs yet, basically, though. Let's get a look at our map. Yeah, 'cause I think this is the death pit, right? That looks like a death pit. Maybe not. Finna yeet this kid. Yeah, just... Like, instead of doing the smart thing and setting Medli down on the ground right next to the panel, he apparently slams her into this like a horrible human being. Okay, is there just one of these things over here? Looks like it. So, getting over there... Deku Leaf, maybe? Eh, shit, we're too low. Alright, can I, like, uncurse, please? That way I can try to slap these fellas. If needed. Yeah, see, being as regards reusing the PSU, I do at least appreciate that some PC parts are pretty recyclable. I feel like at some point I should like go on PC Part Picker or something and look into like what's good in terms of compatibility, just to know how much it would be to do that kind of thing, to upgrade. So yeah, there's nothing going on in that area that looks like a death pit. Oh well. That's fine. Alright. Don't get hit in the butt by the skull, Medli. Medli! Medli, your butt! Your boot! Can you, like... Wow, what it showed! He followed us all the way over, and... I bet he's just gonna leave now, right? Yeah. Asshole. Like, seriously! Was that necessary? The answer is yes, but... yeah. Alright, I'll keep all that in mind, because... like, waiting a bit is not a huge issue, and in fact, it would make things easier. We got some more stuff to break in here. We got some statues. We can do that with these mirrors. It's getting swallowed up by the PC building, I think. We open the other side. I think that's all we need to do in here for the moment. Just built one 2 weeks ago. Wow. Link! Seriously? Oh, the angle's a little bit wrong. Let me just slam this small child into the door in frustration. What a class act. Also, shoutouts to these hands just chucking skulls. That's kind of cool. Can we kill them with those? Yes, we can. Nice. They even give us magic units there, so that's... they know what we're about. Alright, we got a thing to hammer here. Bunch of bubbles just spawned. Okay. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. Right, reflect in here, please. Unfortunately, that's kind of useless to us. However, we can light some stuff up real quick. Go through the curse zone. Okay, I admit I don't 100% remember how this works, but... you're trying, buddy, and I almost respect that. So I think this is a thing where we set up... Cecilia, you remember this temple being frustrating as hell. I mostly remember it being long. But that's kind of the same thing in a way. So what I was trying to say is that if memory serves, and I don't think it does, we have to get on both sides of that middle room and both aim beams of light at something, maybe? But again, it has been a bit of a while, so I don't entirely remember. But we got a small key. That's good. That's good news. Room lightened up, so the fog is gone. We got the handy boys here. They're giving us a lot of elemental arrows, so they definitely, they're giving us arrows. Oh, Link got yanked. They gave him the suck. Wait, no, that's something different. Pardon me. Let's get ourselves downstairs, shall we? I guess there's not anything to do in that room now because we got the key. Your fault. Well, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I don't have follower alerts on because I remember learning very early on from like a couple other people who stream that like a lot of people just not follow until the end of the stream sometimes. That way they don't get, you know, alerted for that, especially if they're lurking. So yeah, don't take it badly, I guess is what I'm saying when there's no noise for that. Do alerts for all the other stuff, pretty much. So I think Medli got... When Link got it handed to him, he... what am I trying to say here? I'm confused now! Yeah, so we gotta get Medli back into position here. Mash this button. There we go. That should be correct? Yes, okay. Now, Medli, stay still, please. Did you... Medli! God damn it. Do I have to do something while I'm over there with Medli? I don't remember. Actually, yeah, maybe... I think I do. Well, obviously I would have to now, but, like, I gotta get over there, have her set up the thing with the mirror. And then we point the beam of light at the statues through the grate, maybe? I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, I see you down there, Floor Master. Master Hand, whatever they are. Oh, we're in the curse juice. Get out of the parsnip juice. Come on. Stop getting lasered, Link, or whatever is happening to you. Stop being affected by debuffs. Let's try breaking these things. Okay, well, there's a joy pendant over there. That's not very useful, though. That's not a very good prize. Computer over. Virus equals very yes. That's not a very good prize. I'm confused. Well, I suppose maybe I should deal with the rest of these tapestries then. Might help. That side is just supposed to give us access to the small key. There's a treasure chest in there maybe, but that's it. Yeah, there's a treasure chest in there. I'm pretty sure it's for killing all the floor masters, but I don't exactly remember. Either way, that doesn't really help us here, because... Yeah, see? What's the deal? Give me just a second here. Actually, what is the deal with this room in terms of... Okay, no, it makes sense. Never mind. Kind of. Is there some way to knock this gate down or something? Can I... Like, obviously I can't fight the ghosts. I can't fight the Poes, because they're... Or I mean, I can just let them do this to me. That's an option. Just accept the demonic possession, and you know, that's a way of killing them, I guess. Okay, let's just double check that this isn't a kill all enemies room that involves this really stupid thing. Like something you get out of a ROM hack, if you're gonna get anything out of a ROM hack, I guess. Come here, you big mope. Alright, well, we've got Link incredibly drunk. So, after this wears off, we're gonna find out if this is a kill everything room, I guess. Unless that doesn't count. Which I suppose it might not, but... Right, we can't do anything to those statues. Again, is there something that I'm missing here? Because... Yeah, that's just the joy pendant. Like, we've got to be able to do stuff in here, because that's the next destination. Can I link to Medli from here? That's a good question. I mean, she's in the same room, technically. Yes, I can. Okay, that's, that seems a little obvious now that you put it that way, but... That's a little bit funky. Otherwise, I'd have been here like, oh, where's the thing? Where's the thing? Alright, there we go. And now Link's got a big old beam of stuff on his back, and... Gonna take us a moment. Hey, 10 rupees. I mean, Roop is not to be argued with too much, but also... That's not quite what we're looking for here. What's in the... If I can just hold this steady. It's a little tough for me, a little tough. Alright, there's one of those. Hit the right button, play itself. There we go. Alright, so now I gotta figure out how to do this, because this is an angle that Link isn't going to throw his shield in his other hand. Just do that. I mean, the other option is that I get Medli to redirect the light beam, which is probably what I'm gonna have to do here. Again, knowing that I can actually control her from that side of the room is a pretty big thing. Does the mirror move? I think you might be able to move it, but that wouldn't actually give me the... I wouldn't be able to move it in the way that I would need to, and I need to, like, do that correctly. Whoops. Muscle memory. It's real good. Real great. Especially when it kicks in abruptly, and it's like, I've been doing this correctly for a while now, and now my brain's gonna start fucking lying to me. Cool. Point. Yeah, okay, I'll go do that. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that, because, again, this is, like, just perhaps not my kind of thing. Or maybe mostly I'm just thrown off by the fact that we're over here with, I'm just sitting here waiting for the thing to somehow accidentally break the statue. Like, I think part of it also is that I have to account for where the shield is on Link's body, as opposed to being like, oh, it's just like, oh, I aim myself and... No, the fact that it's on his right hand matters, which is a kind of an odd thing. But it is smart design in that sense of, like, it functions the way you would expect it to, basically. Alright, set you down, and... Now Medli should be able to break down the statue for us. I think. Let me move my... Yeah. Oh. Does she want to... Does this want to work the way I think it does? No, it does not, apparently. Alright, turn around. Can we get... The problem is I don't think I'm reflecting here. But I am now. Okay, that's not going to reflect light. You get puzzle blindness a lot when you're playing something. Yeah, that's fair. It's also kind of weird because I just finished the first two Lemmings games, or the last things that I beat on stream. So it's really weird to be like, oh, puzzle games after that. Okay, Medli, can you stay still-ish like that? Try to explain. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but I do need you to stand still. And she didn't. Crap. Okay, see, thanks for inside the light beam. Let's just try from there. Okay, yeah, that worked. It just took us a bit to hash that out, because both over and underthinking it at the same time. That's something. Oh, sorry about the sword get face, Medli. Unfortunately, bats. Let's try not wasting our magic for a little bit, just for reasons of... yeah. Oh, re-dead. How do you like fire? Unimpressed. Well, okay. Oh. Well, it's definitely a very harsh noise. Like, even aside from the fact that it's loud as hell and is like just kind of a worse version of the sound that the Pokemon Delcatty makes in Ruby and Sapphire, it is extremely hard on the ears. So a lot of that just really adds to them, and they do look kind of funky. Like, I actually kind of like the design of the Redeads in this game compared to the ones in OOT. I like how much more stylized they are in this game, basically. But they definitely are like, Wah! That noise will haunt my ear holes forever. Okay, we got a boner. Ow. Not like that. Not like that. The game has had enough of those stupid jokes. And at close proximity, old twist and shout here is not the easiest fight in the world. Clonk, 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 clonk. Oh. Ow. Again, this guy is not amused by my shit either, so... You know, hats off to him for expressing his, well... Actually, he doesn't have much of a hat, does he? So... Okay, I gotta go pick up Medli again. I had it right there, jeez. Ran out of steam on that last one, whoops. Yeah, give me the cutscene! Gotta do this multiple times in this dungeon. And in the other dungeon, too! Oh, I got notifications on Discord. Yeah, I may have to look at those in a couple. But also, after we finish this. This is the big freaking descent room. Yeah, I think it is. That pot needs a bomb to get to it. We're not gonna. This place this place. Alright, Medli, do you mind scouting for us? Okay, yeah, that's the boss door. So I guess you're gonna take a big freaking drop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not amused by these fuckers. Let's position you over there. Okay, so this upcoming room is a lengthy one, if I remember correctly. In fact, I'm pretty sure that this is the area that makes me think about this dungeon and go, wow, I'm gonna need a fucking nap after this, because this room, there's a lot going on here. We've got all kind of cloak chests. We've got a lot of mirrors to move around. Chop our breakfasts on, you know, all that. And I don't know where the light comes in from. I mean, this room has got something going on here for sure in terms of light, because it's a little bit glowy. Go back up on this ladder. Use this as... What am I doing? I can just have Medli scout. That button. Let's just hit the switch and turns on the lamp. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so that ray of light is going in that direction. Working for a second. Okay. There's a mirror in there. Alright, Medli, you just keep standing there for a bit. Let's move this fucker. I was gonna say, this is gonna point somewhere kind of awkward and useless unless we get it to a better place here. That's better. Beam. I mean, I don't suppose that that's as useful as it looks, but... Defend. We get that thing. There we go. Yep. Nice. Alright, what's in the chest? What is in here? Not going to be something that helps us, unfortunately, because this is just do the mechanics. But it's 50 rupees. That's alright. Hey, Lank, do you want to pick her up? Eventually, yes, he does. Okay. So Yeah, I obviously can't do like a good bank shot or anything there, but we can do this. Pedestal, pedestal, even if you're, especially if you're Alan. Return.
Yep.
Oh, she's aiming too high up. Okay. Whoops. Better. So... I didn't accidentally call her, did I? Break through this wall. Break all 4 chunks in order to be able to pull this mirror out.
Yep.
That's number 3. We gotta draw this big, huge pattern across this entire level. And by level, I mean room. I think that's how this works, right? That into place. Well, it sounds like that's how it's working.
Yep.
Pick her up. There's no need to do this, Medli. You can... Yeah. So... Okay. Set her down. Pull this over. I forgot that this one is another freebie.
Yep.
So can we do this? Yeah, we can. Alright, so we got that chest. That is not going to be the boss key, because of course it's not near fancy enough of a chest. And even then, that's in the next room. That's what we're solving this big puzzle for. At least that one we didn't even need Medli. That's... We do get to do things with a little bit of ease here. Only need the 1 protractor. It's over. Okay, so that's not the next one yet. Okay, so that goes over there. Okay, can we do this, or is this something we need to get Medli to... I think this is a Medli one, yeah. That out. Oh. Might be nice to pull that out in a place where it'll actually reflect some damn light. Is that gonna not be over here? Okay, so we're gonna have her aim at the floor. So that way Link can aim his shield at the... I said we're gonna have to do some positioning here, I guess. Alright, so we wanna aim these right at the shorter days, right? There we go. That should be the correct positioning for that. It's gonna give us a little thing every time, so we can't, like, make this a little smoother, unfortunately. I'm kind of wondering if there's, like, a speedrun that just skips this dungeon, because, wow. This is pretty rough. However, I'm getting the feeling we're reasonably close to being done with this, room. Hopefully, anyway. Alright, so we get another tone there for pulling that one out. Alright, where does this beam go? Alright, we got two things here. Okay. Now is the time. Let's do this. I think now we, Alright. Yeah, thanks, Medli. Or do you have to be on the other side? Let's lock that in. There's something on the ledge in the room the last mirror was in. I don't know. So we got that, and well, I think there is a door over in this direction, but oh yeah, there's one more point of light. We'll handle that in a moment. Oh, really? It just not heat up enough? Jeez. Alright, that'll open the door, and there is another thing over there for us to do real quick. Oh! Or we can just pop that open because of the room getting filled with light from the big sun over there. The rest of that puzzle should stay, right? Alright, these are sealed. This out. Okay, that's odd. This is like the first time that this is the thing we've had to do this whole dungeon. So we got two skeletons. There's gonna be another skeleton in here. Yep, 3 Stalfos. This is gonna be a pretty chaotic fight, that's for sure, but I don't feel like it's gonna be too hard. Compared to the OOT Stalfos, these guys are not that tough. Like, they're a little chunkier. They've got some oddball mechanics to how you fight them. But overall, like, you don't have to do any of the swordplay stuff, because after a point, I think Nintendo kind of realized that a lot of that could just be downright infuriating. And indeed, the Stalfos from OT are, like, kind of some of the worst enemies in that game. Also, I like how the effects started going and they end up being completely pointless. Alright. And that pops open this, well, pops out this chest, rather. I think we're full up on resources, by the way. And so I'm going to take a guess that this is going to be like a treasure chart or something. Yeah, we're getting an animation, so it's got to be a treasure chart. Right? Yeah. I guess there's one in every dungeon, which, again, we'll pick them up even if we're not going to solve them on stream, because I'm just really, really bad at doing the crane game thing, so I don't 100% know how much we're gonna get done of those on stream. But, more importantly, let's go and deal with what's probably just gonna be a... Well, we've got a dark nut in here. Is there gonna be anything else? Oh, we got some of the curse bubbles. Ew. Not a fan. Although these are really great enemy to fight, to be fair. Alright, move the curse stuff. Alright. Ice arrow. Get out of here. I knew I saw another one of these chuckleheads here. See, it's funny because they laugh and they're disembodied skulls. Alright, let's give Thicc Anubis here a bit of a shellacking. Oh, does that make a noise every time it changes colors? I have literally never noticed that. Yep. Getting a knock on it. Brief interruption, sorry. Let's get this key and then get ourselves out of here. And by get ourselves out of here, I mean go fight the boss. A boss that I remember what it is, kind of, but nothing about how to fight it. I mean, clearly we're gonna be using the sunlight, right? Because we got the mirror shield for that reason. It's not Twin Roller, I know that. Whoops. Gonna goof that up a little bit. Ah, hands. They are a terrible invention, and yet they're important for so many things. Alright, Medli, why don't you go over here so that way I can be like, hey, I actually don't need you over there. I need you on the other side. I mean, I'm assuming they want me to cross the gap with Medli, right? I could probably get over there with a Deku Leaf, but that's not what they want out of me. So I'm sure that they've made it just slightly requiring a bit of geometry abuse, basically. We go diagonally at this really funky camera angle. Oh, calm down, Link. It's fine. You've done worse just this one session. Then again, remember how much you were screaming on that ice island? Jeez. Link makes a lot of noise. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
Alright. Let's fill up on whatever they feel like giving me. Which, okay, they did want to give us full magic. Take a little bit of money. I'll take a little bit more of money, I guess. I think the fairy pot is in another room entirely for some reason. Alright. That's right, we don't take Medli into the boss room. So, let's get a look at the boss. We get, well... making a bunch of noises. Does kind of make me think of King... does kind of make me think of good King Moggle, but... Yep, it's a bunch of poes, they make one big poe. I think this boss's name is Jalhala, but don't take my word for it. It's one that I just kind of don't remember the name of. And again, mostly I just remember what it is as opposed to how you fight it. It's a big old ghost. And of course we had to use the power bracelets to get in here, so we need it once again. And is it this easy to just light you up? Like, wow, that's kind of surprising. I expected Big Chungus here to be moving around a little more. Unless I'm like really jumping the gun on chucking this guy. Which is always an option, I suppose. A little bit. Oh wait, I gotta throw him into the pillars, don't I? I'm being silly. Not all spikes are created equal. Sometimes they just do a little bit of damage to you. Sometimes they're like the Sonic 1 spikes where they kill you through iframes. Alright, now we're having a bit of a time trying to set Uncle Buck here on light fire. Am I aimed at the pillar properly? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright, and then they coalesce back into the main body. He's going for the old suck in some air and do some fire breath type of attack, except it's like dark fire. Reminds you of the fat ghost in Casper. A little bit, yeah. Right, question, can we... I mean, I guess we can... That looked like it worked, so... Arrows might be the way to go for this. Alright. Yeah, it's a pretty short blast of... Okay, so I need to... Like, actually getting into a position where I can work from would be good. Aw, dang it. Oh, no, that actually worked. Okay. Oop. So yeah, I didn't remember this boss, like, how you fight him at all. Of course, I remember that, you know, Big Chungus use the mirror shield. But this is, like, actually really, really neat as a way of doing things. Can you, like, stop shoving me into the spikes, dude? Cut the crap. Just switch to your fire thing. Dude! Please, just let me play the game! Like, the worst thing is that, like, that doesn't even... it slightly annoys you. At worst, mostly. Alright. Can we... There we go. That's not even the Big Chungus. There we go. Alright. Oh, is that all I'm gonna get out of that one? Okay. Actually, the second time that ended kind of fast too, so I wonder if it's like a phase swap of some kind in that case, or if there's like specific delineations of you have to get this many, you have to fight another phase of his full body, of his Catherine full body after a certain number of ghosts get killed. Light Pillar, if that could stop moving around would be really great, but... Okay, get off my lawn, get off my jock. Alright, Light Pillar, please, or is it literally only move after, like, a moment of me being in there? Ah! Again, these Light Pillars are just moving way too fast. Like, stay in the... Fuck! Yeah, aiming this is, like, really hard. And again, the part where he spends that much time just body slamming you over and over. Well, the thing is that I'm using a PS4 controller with an emulator because I'm not using my actual system because I was having some issues with it. Ah! Stop that! Guy. I actually feel like this was a thing that would have been kind of annoying on the GameCube controller anyway, though. That's not what I want to do. Alright, so we managed to... We hit the old bowling noise there. Alright. Only two more. Really, mate? You're gonna do this? You're gonna... This is what's big in the streets? At 1 health left. What a guy. This is... Oh, get fucked. Yeah, fireballs, I know. Alright, come on! Get to the point. Then I'm reasonably certain he's moving a lot faster now, which, again, we kind of stand to reason with fewer of the things in there to weigh it down, potentially. That I just did not have a good angle on. Okay. Got him. Alright. So, I was gonna say, barring a targeting error. Got him! I made that a lot harder on myself than I had to, but that is a pretty cool fight, actually. I kind of like that. Get out of here. Oh, he's got, like, actual eyes in there. We could see him for a second. Neat. All right. Well, that will do it for the Earth Temple, everybody. That was pretty long. All right. It's. Oh yeah, the way out is in the actual that thing over there, not the beams of light. I was like, wait a second, what the fuck is going on? That's what the fuck is going on. Alright, and I think we get a cutscene here. Yeah, because Medli has to come in and play, and the Master Sword changes shape a little bit. I don't know if it gets an actual damage upgrade yet, but we do get one eventually from doing stuff like this. Yeah, I think it, like, opens a little bit here, right? Yeah. Or at least certainly started vibrating quite heavily. Store the Master Sword's former energy. Part of it, anyway. Well, I mean, yeah, we gotta go to the other temple. And then we have to get the Triforce, which is gonna be a thing. I have to go to the Wind Temple for one more prayer. Yes, but we're not going to do that today. I'm sorry, folks. I'm going to... After I finish this up, that's going to be the end of the stream. But thank you all for watching. As I say this a little prematurely. Tell them to find a couple new hobbies, right? Obsessing over blank alone is probably not healthy. That's how he ends up starting to smash pottery for no good reason. Alright. Let's get back in our boat. And do this. Save. Guess I'd like to save. Much. Yep, and you get a little bit of the RetroArch thing there. But I'd like to continue playing. Not today, but I'm going to hit yes anyway. Just out of tradition. Thank you all once again for watching the stream. It was a lot of fun doing all that, even if that boss did get a little bit frustrating and that room got a little bit confusing. But that's okay. It wasn't the Tower of the Gods, so... Yeah, thank you for all the follows, the hosts, all that stuff. I will be back sometime, hopefully pretty soon. I've been kind of bad about doing multiple streams in a row, but hopefully I'll be doing better about that in the future. And I'm going to throw a host over to Plastic Alan as I end the stream, because he's a good dude here who shows up a lot, and you know, I'm sure most people watching this know him already. All right, well, thank you, and see you next time. Oh, I was still recording during that for the VOD. Whoops. I'm so bad at this lately.